Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Today is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing the May energetic forecast. Thank you so much for showing up. I know it's a little earlier than usual, but I hope everyone's having a great week. If you saw my weekly forecast on Facebook, you might notice that there's a lot of changes already taking place for all of us, but good ones. If you have seen it, fantastic. If you haven't, I'm just going to give a little recap so that you kind of understand where I'm coming from for this reading. So this week was a lot about change. And not just any change, it's change for the good. So sometimes, we'll pray for something and things don't always come in the way that we think they're going to come. But regardless, it's always in alignment with what we've asked for. So this week, I hope you guys, started off good, didn't start to rush, got the rest that you needed. And this week, just working it out. This weekend's going to be fantastic. Celebrating for all the hard work that you've done. So because May is a pretty big energetic month, there's going to be a lot of changes, upgrades, amping up. If you guys see smoke, I have like incense burning. So if you see it wasping in front of my face, that's what it is. And it's a lot. It's like having like a lot of power behind, the wheel of a car. There's a lot going on. So I'm just going to do an energetic forecast for every sign just to see where it's flowing, how we can best use it, what to kind of expect, and just to kind of see where we might have our focus this month or where it might be better placed. Sometimes when we have a lot of energy and a lot of things going on, we focus so much on the menial things versus the bigger things that perhaps we could be using our energy to grow or to heal or to let go of. So this is just for guidance. So thank you so much. Per usual, at the end, I will be taking questions randomly. So save your questions. If you guys are typing it during my reading, I don't see it because it moves up. But otherwise, I'll answer them at the end. Okay, so we're going to start per usual with Aries. And just to see what the energy forecast is for Aries, for all of us, okay? And as you know, I kind of close my eyes when I focus, so give me just a second. Ooh, that came up real fast. Okay, Aries. I know I picked 3, but it's because I wanted clarity. Okay, Aries, so you have the 5 of Ariel, and you picked the Lover's card, which is kind of different. So I asked for a clarity card, and that's decision. Okay, Aries, you probably have a lot on your plate this month, but with the 5 of Ariel, it's saying don't do this by yourself. Aries, you might be juggling a lot. You might be having a lot of things that matter to you. Maybe you're buying a new car. There's damages in the house that you have to fix. Your partner's off on a trip all week. You have a lot going on. So you can kind of feel isolated. You might feel overwhelmed, and you might feel burdened. That might put you in a frustrating space this month. But it's telling you, don't do this alone this month, Aries. You have a lot of things going on, a lot of things to get settled, done, and moving through. Make sure you lean on people that support you, that are committed to you, that can help you. I know sometimes Aries, we tend to want to do things on our own, like I can do it, I got it. And you have some decisions to make because you do have the decision card. So there are some big decisions for you to make this month, Aries, in some important areas, especially areas that perhaps you've been blocked for quite some time. These are thoughts that might be, I'll give examples. Maybe you're making a decision to go back to school, but for the longest time, you maybe haven't been back to school in 15 years and you have this limiting belief about yourself. Whatever it is, there's some big decisions to be made this month, and you might feel a little alone in doing it, but there's no reason to be. You have a lot of people that support you, Aries, that love you, that are committed to you. So don't feel like you have to do that. Ask somebody else. See if someone else can support you and give you advice. These are going to be some great changes you're making this month. You're really going to be detoxing from old habits. You're going to be moving forward in a lot of areas, Aries, that perhaps you haven't, maybe you haven't been looking that way because, when we really care about something, we don't want it to fail. So we'll focus on things that maybe don't matter so much. But this month, Aries, if you feel a little like isolated, if you feel a little bit alone or a little negative because there's some challenges this month, and there always is challenges with certain changes, right? Change isn't comfortable, but these are great changes, Aries. But don't do it alone. Don't try to carry the load all by yourself. Definitely, if you have a partner, definitely turn to those people or anybody who's deeply loving and supportive of you. Best friend, family members, mentors, anybody. This month, you're not meant to carry the load by yourself, Aries. A lot of changes, a lot of breakthroughs for you, Aries, but you're meant to do it with the love and support of other people. Okay, so this month, stay strong, Aries. You're already a strong bunch. So there's a lot happening, but the main focus this month for you is being able to make some strong decisions to release yourself from any kind of worry-based fears or lack of confidence, because a lot is going to be headed your way this month, Aries, and you're going to do it with the supportive people. Sometimes you have an idea that we can do it all alone, or I'm strong enough. We're a clan. We're a pack people. We're meant to do things with each other, for each other. So make sure you surround yourself. Don't do it by yourself. A lot of big changes. May is going to be pivotal for you. But don't do it by yourself, because if you try to, you're going to get really bogged down and stuck again. Okay, so just make sure you surround yourself with love and support, and you make those decisions in conjunction with other people that are helping you along the way, okay? Aries, this looks good for you. I'm excited. Good changes, big changes. And with those you love. All right, we have Taurus. Wow, that just popped right out. I'm going to put that back in. Okay, sorry, Taurus. I'm not going to take that one. Okay. And I'm going to pull a third one. I'm just going to pull threes today. Okay, Taurus, it looks like there's going to be a little bit more focus this month on home and family. I'm not sure what you're going through, or maybe it could be fantastic, but I'm going to show the cards you have. The Nine of Michael, the Ten of Raphael, and Perspective. It looks like there might be some stress this month, and I'm not saying this is bad at all, but sometimes we have worries for our families. What the universe is saying is this month there's going to be some changes, and maybe there's some stressful ones, but they're letting you know there's a better way to do it. There's a time for reflection and saying, okay, I'm making these changes with my family or my home or my close ones. Sometimes our friends are our family, and we might be stressed, but the universe is letting you know there's no reason to be stressed. Your stress is unnecessary. There's a better way to go about the changes, developments, or alterations that you're trying to make. Maybe you're thinking of having a family. Maybe your family is going through a move, maybe, or your own home, your own also relationships, Susan. Any kind of close-knit relationships. If you're having any stress about any upcoming changes you're planning on making this month, Taurus, don't be. There's absolutely a solution to this. The universe is saying, hey, pull back a little bit. We're offering you all these other options to either course correct, make things even better. Taurus, if you're in a fantastic space right now with your family and your relationships, this month is definitely going to be bringing changes. Not in a bad way, guys. I don't want any changes. Don't have to be bad. But it's like, if there's anything you're dealing with, or maybe you want to make better, or maybe you want to communicate, whatever it is you're trying to alter or open up within the family or relationships group, they're saying, take a second. If you don't have the best course of action this month and you're trying to feel your way through, Taurus, it's saying, hey, step back a little bit, because there's an answer that's going to deliver itself to you, an opportunity or an aha moment. And you're like, why didn't I think of that? And it's going to make it so much better. An example can be moving. Maybe you're planning on moving, you and your partner, or you and your family, but you can't get time off work, or things perhaps are not, there's a lot of commotion. Some things just fall through. The universe is saying, hey, don't stress about it. Things are going to fix itself. You might have, that mover might have fallen through, but all of a sudden you found a new mover with a better deal, with a better price, and that could do it twice as fast and offers free boxes. Something like that. So they're saying, don't stress about any family or relationship concerns this month. With the changes that are happening, there's going to be awesome opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. So no stress in the relationship or family department, but that looks like that's where your focus is going to be this month, whether you're going on vacation, improving, quality time, or communication, moving, whatever it is, Taurus, this is where your focus is going to be. No stress. The universe has your back this month. A lot of energy for it, whatever big moves you're trying to do. So good luck with that. Just remember, anything you focus on stress-wise, you kind of manifest. So like worrying is like praying for what you don't want, so just let that go. Everything's going to be provided to you. Just try to see it from a different perspective and pull back a little bit, and you're going to see the bigger picture. Sometimes when you're too close, you can't see it. Okay? Good developments with relationships and home. No stress. Okay? Geminis. Whew. Whole month of May. Let's see. And then one more. All right, Geminis. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the readings have been for the past couple months. But Geminis also relationships, but it looks like it's going to be in the realm of personal relationships. Okay, so whether you're single or in a committed relationship, doesn't matter. You have the Knight of Raphael, the Emperor, and the Magicians. A lot of major arcana cards, you know, so it looks like the universe has really been behind us the past couple of weeks and making these big shifts. I don't know if anybody else can feel the big energetic shifts that are happening right now. A lot of emotional purging, a lot of aha moments, complete course shifting, you know, just quitting this job and starting something different. It's been fantastic. Scary, odd, but fantastic. A lot of changes. So for you, Geminis, there's going to be a lot of focus in your personal relationships this month. This is exciting. Okay, and if you're like, I'm not interested in anything romantic, it could just be in relationships in general. This is about not just, it's taking control of this, Gemini. It's manifesting the kind of relationships that you've wanted. Perhaps in the past, you've had your hiccups, you've had your patterns, you've had to learn to balance between the mental and the emotional realm. Perhaps you've been too career focused and enough, maybe your relationships have been paying the price for it. These are just examples. Okay, but it's saying this month is going to be a real focus on gaining stability with your relationships, really giving that a focus and really creating the environment that you really want long-term, Gemini. This is our long-term changes you're going to be making this month in terms of your relationships. Maybe there's nobody in your life right now and maybe you're like, hey, I'm ready for a partner. But what do I have to do to create that energy in that space? Maybe if I'm working 70 hours a week, would that work in a committed relationship? No, I probably have to learn to cut that down, because if I was to invite somebody into my life, then I would have to learn to have time for them. Or maybe I need to be more self-loving and self-compassionate, because as I treat myself, I treat others. You're really creating the space and the elements to have a healthy relationship. Now, Geminis, if you are in a relationship already, this is about really taking a heart-centered approach to your focus of your relationships. Whether you're doing great, whether you're doing rocky, this is about really taking stock, saying, I'm going to take, instead of allowing it just to go willy-nilly. Some people are like, and this is fine, well, whatever the universe wants. Well, the universe gave you free will, so it's your responsibility to, at a certain extent, to create the circumstances that you're looking for, Gemini. And so if you're in a relationship, maybe you're like, you know what? I'm going to check this, check that. I got to take stock of what I want. And I'm going to say, okay, this doesn't work. This does. I need to communicate it. And if this is the environment I want, I got to participate in it. I got to give as much as I take and balance. And it's really being invested. I know Geminis are very mentally focused. And this is not a bad thing, because in this realm, you have to be very conscious of, how am I contributing to this? What am I doing to create this? It's a wonderful month, because it's really about creating strong, deep bonds, Gemini. This is not just any flimsy karmic relationship you're creating. These are deep soulmate relationships, whether romantic or otherwise. Soulmates don't always have to be romantic. You could have a best friend that's your soulmate. Doesn't have to be a relationship, but you're really having a focus there. But it looks great, because with the Magician card, you can really create and manifest whatever it is you're focused on. Maybe you're finally ready and you're like, let's do this. And I'm really going to sit and visualize, and I'm going to affirm, and I'm going to release unhealthy partnerships, and I'm going to welcome in new ones. You're really taking action this month, and it looks really exciting. So go out there, date, experience, or if you're in a relationship, really give it the tender, loving attention that it needs this month, Gemini. Good luck. Cancers. Whew. Okay. 2 more. They're not pulling out. Just 1 second. Nope, that's not it. Okay, they're coming out in 2, so I'm just going to take it. Okay. All right. Cancers. For the past couple weeks, I believe, you guys have been having to make some real big decisions for yourself, if I remember correctly. You guys have been having to say yes, no, you know, and kind of understand that choosing for yourself is not selfish, it's self-loving. And this month is no different, but it's really coming from a celebratory space. So for a lot of Cancers, there's certain situations in your life that have ended, Cancers. And that's not a bad thing, because with the 10 of Michael, I'll show you 10 of Michael, 7 of Raphael, and the 3 of Raphael. This is saying, hey, Some situations done. Who knows? Maybe you could have graduated college and it's done. Perhaps you're done with a certain job and you're ready to move on to something more challenging, or relationship, and you've let it go. I have a feeling with a lot of these, a lot of you guys have already let it go. And this is the month to really make a decision. This is a great emotionally for yourself, Cancers. No surprise that it's an emotional decision and celebration this month. I love the Three of Raphael. This is about friends and community and having fun. You've kind of gone through a phase, Cancer, whatever it is you've just completed, whether it was a relationship, school, job, health regime, maybe made a decision for yourself. It's fantastic because this month is bringing the fruition of that decision. Something better is now stepping in to serve that space. What the universe is asking of you this month is to really get clear. Remember, you manifest. Whatever you focus on, you manifest. So if it's fuzzy and, well, I just want to be happy, which is not a bad thing. But if you want specifics, you have to visualize or affirm specific things. I want a job that I'm happy at, that supports me financially. I want friends that resonate me. I want to meet people from my soul tribe, people that support me. You just be a little bit more. You don't have to be crazy detailed, just a little bit more clear. Take time this month to meditate. Take time this month to visualize, light that candle, release, and really just get clear. It's a fantastic celebration month for you, Cancer. Celebrate how far you've come and all that's coming in. This month, all it's asking you to do is to get clear and have fun. Because when you're in that space of celebration with people that vibe at the same vibration as you do, that support you, that make you feel like you're alive and spirited, from that high vibrational space, you really are in alignment with your higher self, your soul self. And when you're there, you manifest like no one's business. So this month, it's all about creation for you, Cancer. But the universe is saying, hey, get really clear. So when you put gas in that car, you have direction of where you're going. I mean, we're giving it all to you, but if you have no direction, you're spinning your wheels. So just make sure you get clear. Detox. So this month, if you find any times you're having a lot of stress, Cancers, because you're emotionally based, make sure you constantly release it, ground it, center it, get back in space, and go have fun. Go whatever, whether that's rock climbing, dancing, hiking, whatever it is. Celebrations all month long, but just be conscious of where you're focusing on, releasing any stress out of the body, and know good things are coming in. The universe says, direct me and I will follow. This is fantastic. Congratulations, Cancer. It's really a month of fun for you. And just making sure you're conscious of your emotional body and your thoughts. You know, there's a lot of things that no longer serve you, releasing that, letting go, moving forward. Lots of opportunity. Okay, now we have Leo. Whew. Okay, two more. Okay. One more. Oh, that popped up real quick. Not a bad thing. I'm sorry. Don't look at my face. I'm trying to pull this all together. Okay, so Leos, it looks like there's going to be a couple different areas of your life. Like I said, guys, May is a huge energetic month. There's a lot of changes. And when one thing changes, it has a domino effect. It shifts. So for you, Leos, this month, there's going to be a lot of different areas. So let me pull it up for you. So 10 of Raphael, the Chariot, and also the 10 of Michael. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of movement forward and a lot of letting go for Leos. So this month, it's a lot of focus on relationships. This is family, personal relationships, as well as your career, moving forward in life. So, I mean, there's some, you know, our lives overlap. It's not just career over here and business over here. This month is really about taking the time to invest in things that matter to you, Leo, and finally letting go of the things that don't. Sometimes when we are faced with death, or I'm not saying this is happening, these are examples. When we're faced with certain aspects of our life, we really have an understanding of what really matters to us and what no longer does or never really did. So this month, it's really about focusing on love, the healthy relationships, and the relationship you have with yourself. This month, Leo, you might be finding that you're letting go of some things. It doesn't have to be scary, but there is going to be some things. A lot of aspects have served their purpose in your life, Leo, and I think you know it. This is with the 10 of Michael, these are things that we kind of already know. We kind of already know. Whether it's, I got to sell that car, it's been giving me problems for months, and I've known forever that I got to get rid of it, but have emotional attachment to it, or that relationship, or that job, or even that old couch that's sitting in your garage. Whatever attachments you have, whatever things you have to flush out this month, Leo, it's going to be a great month for that. It's a really great month for focusing on what matters and cutting things out that don't. Okay, so it's a lot about self-focus and relationships. The guidance here is be very focused this month, Leos. It's not, these are good things. There's nothing bad. There's going to be a lot of fast movement in terms of your development. So don't let fears or hiccups of change hold you back. When you have the 10 of Michael, sometimes change is not comfortable. Sometimes we can be comfortable in our discomfort, if that makes sense. Like, this is not the best for me, but I'm afraid of what if I don't do better, or what if this is the best I can do or get, or whatever it is. You never say, no, 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 you're doing so well, Leo. This is a month of enjoying and celebrating with those you love. It's a great month of self-development and focus. The only thing that might hiccup you a little bit is the change that's going to come with it, Leo. It's inevitable. You go here, you got to let go of there. You can't hold on to both, but it's going to be good for you. And I think when you have this card, you already know it. Sometimes it's just a mental fear or emotional attachment. But this month is all about development. It's going to move quick for you, Leos. So enjoy every moment of it, but really take the time this month to celebrate. When you're spending time with family on the weekends, when you're getting that promotion, or you're moving on up, or maybe your website got like 1,000 more hits, whatever it is, really enjoy these moments. It's going to be a huge month for you in terms of development in relationships and development in self. Just make sure you don't get too caught up in letting go of the past. You know, sometimes, I'm in a lot of water signs, so it's hard for me. Sometimes I don't let go of my car because I love it, it has memories. So I don't blame you, but it's going to be requiring you let go. Certain people, certain environments, and certain objects and things that just have to leave so new things can come in, Leo. So say your blessings to it, appreciate the times that it served, let it go, because it can be a lot of forward movement. A lot of forward movement, a lot of fast movement. With the Chariot, it tends to be quick. So enjoy the ride this month, Leo. It's going to be beautiful the whole time. It's going to be a month of celebration in terms of your own development and development of your relationships. Just don't be too afraid of letting go. Okay? I could always say that, and it still sucks when you have to let things go. I'm no exception to that rule, but I promise you with that card, it's because something better is going to take its place. It's not just, I'll let it go, you'll be happier. It's like, no, something's around the corner. You just got to let it go so that more stuff can flow in. Okay, Leo? Leos, Virgos. I don't know, at that point I always get stuck. Virgos. Virgos for this May. Yay! 2 more. Awesome, Virgos. Okay, so you have the Ace of Raphael, the Wheel, and the 7 of Gabriel. Fantastic. It looks like there's going to be some new emotional developments in your life, Virgo. Hey, it could be romantic, but it's definitely new emotional experiences this month for you. But these are healthy ones, Virgo. These are good things. I know there's been a lot of, you know, I know Virgos have gone through a little bit of struggle the past year or so, and, you know, developing and moving of, you know, kind of, if it wasn't one thing, it's another kind of mentality. Let go of that mentality. We don't want to develop that. But this month, it looks like there's going to be a lot of new relationships, new beginnings. It could be, you could have gotten a new job and you have a new beginning in the relationships you have with your coworkers. It can be romantic as well. But this month, it's all about a fresh start. You guys have really been finishing off a lot of things in a bunch of different areas of your life, Virgo. And that's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. And sometimes people underestimate that, and you deserve this. So slowly but surely, every sector of your life is getting a new chapter, whether it's your career, whether it's your home, whether it's your relationships. And that's the way it's been coming in for you. Little by little, piece by piece, it's all going to make this beautiful picture. So this month of May, really welcome in all these new relationships and people that are going to be walking into your life, whether it's somebody at work, whether it's a new romantic relationship, or hey, somebody you just met at your gym. The universe is going to be bringing people to you to help serve your purpose, to help you step up into this new time in your life right now, Virgo. It's a whole new energetic vibration of what you've been going through. So don't be afraid to make new friends, to trust again, to get back out there again. And you also have the 7 of Gabriel. So when this time comes around, you're going to be able to stand to this new self. You know, maybe in the past, other people have been more dominant, maybe more vocal, maybe you've shut down, haven't been speaking your piece. Just a lot of drama, just because you're tired. But in this arena, with these people, with this new relationships you're getting, you're able to be yourself, speak your truth, Find your tribe this month, Virgo. It's going to be fantastic. Don't shy away anymore. Don't stay in your head. Speak from your heart and from your spirit. But these are the kind of people that you can. And you really want to get that out there, Virgo. I mean, you're blossoming in a lot of ways, and I'm super excited for you. But this month is all about being your true self and really welcoming in all these amazing relationships, new beginnings, new emotional beginnings, not just relationship-wise, but who you are in connection with other people. Okay, you've gone through a lot. Sometimes when we've had divorces, when we've had unhealthy friendships in the past, you know, that's the old you. Just because people see you in a certain light, or, oh, that's, you know, Tom or Mary, they're always like that. That's their projection. You're recreating yourself, Virgo. You are who you are. Don't allow anybody else to define that. Speak your truth. Be yourself. And in doing so, you're going to be attracting these awesome new people in your life. And hey, if you get in your romantic relationships, these are the kind that are deep and lasting, whether it's romantic or platonic. These are deep and lasting relationships. So don't be afraid to open up, be yourself, speak your truth, because the people that are meant to be in your life, Virgo, are going to stay. And the people who are not will leave. It's just the way life works. But you're going to be grateful for this, because these are healthier people, healthier environments, healthier relationships. Yeah, I'm excited for you. Go out there. Go have some fun. I love those new relationship cards. Libra. Let's see what Libra has for May. Okay. God, we're getting a lot of the same. This happens every time. Okay, you know, I'm going to get one clarity card for Libra, guys. I know, I try to keep it even, but I'm going to ask one. Any clarity card? Nope, they don't want to give me one. All right. Okay, Libras, you have the 9 of Michael, the 10 of Raphael, and the Page of Ariel. These two, this one's coming up a lot, guys. There's a big focus on family, on home, on relationships, on you know, harmony in the home. So Libra this month, but you also have the Page of Ariel. You're doing a lot of development, and I'm trying to remember their last readings. A lot of personal development this month, Libra. So if you're trying to step it up, whether you're taking that course to get that promotion, whether you're trying to kind of balance work and home life, this month is a wonderful month for development, self-growth, your own inner harmony. And I know this card usually has to do with family and balance, but this has to do more with your root this month, Libra. So if you've been on the run, if you've been busy, you've had a lot of agendas and you're stressed about work or this or that, this month is all about making sure you have a beautiful balance with your emotional support. Sometimes we're in our minds, we're on the run, we're doing this and we're doing that, and we get drained. Do you guys ever just have that where you're like, God, when was the last time I saw my family? I just need the comfort of home. I need to feel safe. I need rest. I need sleep. You've been so focused on you know, going out there and getting a Libra, which is great. I totally respect that. But this month, it's really about making sure you have a nice, healthy balance. You're going out there, you're learning. With the Page of Ariel, this is about an awesome time for self-development this month. Doing what you can, and this doesn't have to be scholastic, it doesn't have to be educational, although this card tends to be, but it can be, maybe you're developing yourself, you know, healthy, maybe you're doing a, you know, I don't know, MMA gym, and you're really getting to work on yourself and your balance and your health and how you feel, how you look. This is just saying, hey, this month, make sure you take time out for yourself. You take time to be with family and balance those things out. Root, spend some time at home, and any stress and anything you're going through this month, Libra, it's really good to be supportive and with those that you love. This seems to be a theme this month for a couple different people. I think it's the energy. Sometimes when we have a lot of things going on, a lot of things on our plate, we get anxiety. I think that's just normal, especially with all this that's happening. You're going to notice a lot of people's lives are changing. And then I'm not trying to get anybody scared. Marriages, divorce, deaths. I've had 3 deaths. I mean, it's a lot of changes this month. This energy is really amped up. So make sure you take the time for yourself. They're not saying stop. Definitely continue self-development this month. There's a lot of great energy for it. They just don't want you to kind of get overwhelmed. Make sure you take the time out for what really matters, whether that's self-nurturance, being with those you love. Just make sure you have a beautiful balance this month, Libra. There's a lot going on for your self-development. This is fantastic. I don't know what you're planning on doing. I'm not sure if you're trying to go to school to get a promotion or do your own business or just expand yourself. But this month is fantastic for money, for scholarships, for promotions. It's a wonderful month. Don't let stress get to you. Instead of turning to I mean, we all have our things, alcohol or whatever it is. Really go home. It's a home-based month. Make sure that you get all your fill up on your family and love. And hey, if you don't have a lot of family where you're at, friends are family, our fur babies are our family, or just be around people that are like-minded to kind of get that fill up this month. There's going to be a lot of focus on the self. Don't feel selfish for doing that, Libra. This is good for you. It's good that you're trying to push yourself forward in life in whatever way. So don't feel selfish for doing that. But definitely make sure you take some time out to get a little heart-centered this month, or else you're going to feel a little overwhelmed and burnt out, okay? And I know sometimes when we de-stress, we'll just go to the gym or go get a drink. But this month, it's really important that you stay heart-centered, because when we're pushing ourselves to develop, we have to remember the bigger reason why we're doing it. And sometimes friends and family have a wonderful way of doing that. Okay, so this month, congrats. Good job on your hustle. Make sure you keep a fine balance. And if you get stressed out, turn to loving support, okay? And I'm sure they're going to appreciate seeing you. With that card, you tend to be on the go a lot. So I'm sure they'll love spending time with you. Okay, enjoy your month. I'm excited for you. Keep track of how far you come in 30 days. There's going to be a huge difference by the end of May. Okay, Scorpios. Okay. One more. Ooh. I'm getting the same card over and over again. Guys, I think this is I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think for everybody, this is a lot of emotional focus this month. And then things that you care about. But anyways, I'll get to that. So the 8 of Raphael, the wheel, and again, the 10 of Raphael, which is great. Guys, make sure everybody focuses on family, whether it's healing it, spending time with them, creating harmony in the home. Make sure everybody, I don't care what sign you are, I'm getting this card way too much. This is a lot of energy for really creating a healthy foundation for yourself, for those you love, and making sure that it's coming, clearing air, making things happy. You could repaint your room, whatever it is to bring light and joy into your home, your family life, and your relationships. It's a huge focus on that this month. So enjoy that. Okay, back to Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, looks like new beginnings. New beginnings in terms of relationships, a fresh start in terms of even family. So with the 8 of Raphael, this is letting you know there's something better for you here. There's a new chapter with the wheel. There's new beginnings. There's new movement in our emotional lives. Now, it doesn't always have to be family, siblings. This could be romantic relationships as well, or even friendships. It's almost like a restart for you this month, Scorpio. So take the time to really get clear. Spend time with those you love, really creating harmony here. I'm not sure what certain Scorpios have gone through. Maybe you've had harsh breakups. Maybe you haven't seen your family in quite some time. Maybe there's some discord in the family, or maybe your family's doing great. Whatever it is this month, it's really a focus for you to make sure that you kind of release whatever has been kind of bothering you on an emotional scale. It's a whole new restart for you this month, and really developing, spending more time and focus on this month on, okay, your haven. What are the kind of relationships that I want? Bringing people in together. This is a celebratory month, guys. When you have this card and spending time with family, it's not always like sitting around having dinner. It can be having parties, having fun, going out, really bonding with other ones. There's a need for family and friends to be close this month. I know there's a lot of people that are going through surgeries, diagnoses, and anniversaries and deaths and births. A lot of things change in the relationships of those around us. And there's a real focus on us to invest ourselves in that, to take enjoyment this month with those that we love. And for you, especially Scorpio, it looks like there's going to be something emotionally that's going to be refreshed. Now, this can be a relationship, whether romantic, it could be a restart with a father, a mother. Perhaps you're having a fresh start. Maybe there's a sibling you've been rivaling with or fighting that perhaps, you know what, it's done. And I really want to have a healthy relationship. Okay, Scorps, maybe there's some people out there, and I know some of my Scorpios, we can hold grudges forever, but it's time. It's time to let that go and know that, hey, you know what? It doesn't have to be that way all the time. It doesn't have to. There's an emotional restart for you. Maybe you're in a beautiful phase of your life where you're realizing, if I want to be healthy and happy, I got to let this go, or I have to forgive this, or I just want to be in this amazing space. And in order to do that, I have to vibrate higher. So this month, Scorpio, beautiful emotional reset. Know that something amazing that's better for you is waiting. So there's no point in holding on to that grudge, that older relationship, whatever didn't work. whole new beginnings, like romantically, platonically, just in terms of emotional bodies and emotional relationships, okay? Heal that, let it go, enjoy it, and start fresh this month with whoever it is, okay? Carbs, and it doesn't have to be all heavy. It could be having fun, going out there, water under the bridge, just enjoying family, being there for families, okay? Sagittarius. Ooh, all right. 2 more. Wow. That came out real quick. All right. All right, Sagittarius. It looks like this month you're really stepping into your power. You have the 7 of Gabriel, the Queen of Gabriel, and divine guidance. I don't know what you have planned for the month of May, Sagittarius. Maybe you have some big plans, travel plans. My sister's a Sagittarius. She's getting married in the month of May. So whatever it is, it's really about standing in your power, going after what you want this month, not just in action, but in words, Sagittarius. Whatever it is you're looking for this month, whatever goal you have, aspiration, you got it. You're in that role. You're brilliant. You're independent. You're passionate this month, Sagittarius. Go get them. Go get them. This month is all about taking action, making things roll, Sagittarius. You have a lot of energy to create in terms of action steps. It's not just going to be sitting and meditating and manifesting from my visualizations. Nothing wrong with that. But this month is an action month for Sagittarius. You're going to be on fire. You got this. And with the divine guidance card, a lot of this has to do with making sure you have clarity. Sometimes when we're on a roll, you know, this is about making sure throughout the month that you are checking in. Am I still where I want to be? Sometimes, you know, Sagittarius, you guys are adventurous and you guys try tons of different things and can sometimes get sidetracked. Make sure you're constantly, you know, where you want to be, re-gauge throughout the month, that you're still aimed at where you're trying to aim at. There's a lot of growth this month, a lot of spiritual growth. You might not see having that career goal or maybe that relationship goal as a spiritual development, but there's a lot of growth in everything you're doing this month, Sagittarius. There's a lot of meaning behind it, personal growth, achievements, development, self-worth. There's a lot of growing, a lot of healing, and a lot of advancement for you this month. Take it by the horns and run with it. Enjoy it. It's about being passionate, being confident, claiming your power, and going for it, Sag. If at any point you feel exhausted, if at any point you feel, ooh, I've lost my way a bit, with the divine guidance card, it's saying, hey, don't go to just anybody. Make sure if you feel that way, take time to, if you can, meditate, but more importantly, turn to people who you respect and who act more as mentors and guides to kind of give you a pep up. You don't have to do this alone. I mean, the actions you have to do, but the guidance and support, make sure you look to mentors and people who have the same vision as you do and that support it and that can give you guidance. And then you jump back up and you keep on going, Sag. It's going to be a great month of action for you. I'm excited. You can do whatever you want. You're going to attract the right people with these kinds of cards. Things tend to fall into place with these cards. And just being able to kind of run on your own energy here. So again, so if at any point you find you're burning out a little bit, just turn to those who share your vision, okay? You wouldn't want to go to somebody who's like, what are you doing? Make sure you select the people that you're going to this month to keep you running, to give you that confidence and keep on going. It's exciting. I love this energy. I love the development and the creation and the movement and the action. Sometimes when it's just about all meditation and sitting still, I get a little antsy. I love action. That sounded wrong. You know what I meant. All right, Capricorns. All right. Thanks. 2 more. Okay. Ooh, that one. Okay. All right, Capricorns. I know the theme for a lot of you had been relationships, I believe, for the past couple weeks. And this month is really about claiming what it is you want. Okay, Caps, this is a fantastic month for developing. Again, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about relationships for you, Caps, but it is what it is. So this month is really about new emotional relationships, new development. This month is very emotionally focused, and a little surprised, but it's okay. It's a good thing. This is about rekindling old relationships, new relationships, having divine insights, being open-hearted and gentle this month, Capricorns. But more importantly, it's letting you know with the seven, I'm sorry, did I show your cards? Page of Raphael, Seven of Michael, Seven of Gabriel. Okay, when it comes to your emotional relationships, they're letting you know, hey, speak up. Say what you want. Communicate your needs this month, Capricorn. I know perhaps you tend to be quite practical, quite logical, but this month, make sure that with those that you love in your own life, understand that it's very important to say, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. This is what I would like. Just speak. It's just about speaking and claiming your power and letting you know that there's other ways of doing this. So if you feel in this month, and it's a great month for everybody, but in this month in matters of relationships or just any emotional situations this month, Capricorn, just be sure that you're standing in your power, you're claiming it, you have a voice. Those who are meant to stay will, those who are meant to go will, they'll go too. But this month is all about you developing healthy relationships. And the way you develop healthy relationships is by being you. By speaking your truth and being yourself. And those are the best people you want to be around, those people that support you and accept you and love you and all your quirkiness and silliness and moods and ups and downs. This month is all about developing relationships for you. Developing relationships, being yourself, being able to be with those, not kind of soul tribey, but just anybody who supports you or open-hearted as you. It's a beautiful month to just be self-expressive, Capricorn. I know we all have big work and we all have business and things to do. But with the Seven of Michael too, this is about saying, hey, just be yourself. With this, sometimes we think, if everyone's doing it like this, or this looks like the right way to do it, we limit ourselves. If you feel emotionally you should be going a different way or doing something in a whole new way, it might not be with the rest of the crowd. Understand there's a need for you to be who you are this month, Capricorn. There's a need for you to express your thoughts and your beliefs and not to stand with the crowd. You just be you this month. It's so much emotional development, and it's super important when you do develop these new relationships, romantic or otherwise, that you're you, right? Because if you're anything less or anything different, you vibrate different and you attract people that perhaps are not quite in alignment with you. But this month is really about cultivating that. It's about being yourself, about trying something new, being outside the box a little bit. Now, I know, like I said, Capricorns are practical for the most part, but I think everybody has a quirky side. I think everybody has their own way of doing stuff. So just be emotionally expressive this month, Capricorn. Enjoy yourself. It's so fun to go out there and be you. And I know Capricorns have a fantastic sense of style. Go out there, wear that outfit, do this, do that. You're going to attract the right people to you this month. It looks like like I said earlier, there's a lot of focus on the relationships and emotions and people and home and family. I think a lot of people are going to be attracting their tribe. A lot of people are going to be attracting new friendships and probably letting go of old ones that no longer suit them. And what better way to do that than being yourself? This month, I know there's not anything crazy for you, Capricorn, but that's not exactly a bad thing. Go have fun this month. Be yourself. Speak up. Express yourself. And you're going to be developing and attracting a lot of opportunities via people. Okay, so whatever it is. And when you do that, you might be getting more social invitations. Take them. You might be getting a lot of intuitive insights. You might be getting a lot of, oh my God, I was looking for a new job and I met this new person and they're working for a company. You're going to be meeting a lot of people that can bring in you a lot of guidance, a lot of signs, synchronicities, and it's going to happen because you're just out there enjoying yourself being you. Okay? That seems real simplistic. I wish there was more to that than what there is, Caps, but have fun, be you, pretty much all May. I'm not sure what kind of relationships you're going to be attracting this month, but I think it has to be important enough for them to mention you need to stand in your power and speak and say who you are, and the right people are going to be drawn to you. Okay? Aquarius. Whew, Aquarius. Nice. Ooh, a lot of money this month, Aquarius. All right. You have the 10 of Ariel, the Page of Ariel, and the 6 of Raphael. I don't know about all you Aquarius, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of money and investment and enjoyment this month, Aquarius. Don't be too worried to invest in having fun, okay? Sometimes we work hard in order to play hard. So this month, Aquarius, take the time, enjoy yourself, invest in it. I know sometimes people get a little, I get it. You want to plan, you want to be safe. But this month is really about enjoying the hard work, whether it's going on that vacation, trying something new, and taking that course, investing in yourself, or even doing something that's a little silly. and maybe a childhood dream or something like that. Aquarius, the universe is saying this month, the energetic forecast is really going out there and investing in experiences this month. Don't be too scared about money. It looks like everything's going to be fine. There's a lot to be grateful for financially. A lot of things are going to be coming in for you. So don't be afraid if I spend, oh my goodness, how am I going to recoup it? This month is really all about going out, enjoying yourself. You'll have the 6 of Raphael too. So this is about embracing your inner child. This whole month for you, Aquarius, is about, it looks like maybe the past couple months have had some work, a lot of focus on family, a lot of focus on maybe bills and home and work and all these other areas. And this month, Aquarius, it's like, I'm going to enjoy myself. You go on that trip, you go to Vegas, you spend that time, you take that course, do indoor skydiving, whatever it is that makes you feel fun and alive like the child inside you this month, go do it. The universe, the energy for you is all about that. Let go, enjoy it, release some of that stress. You've worked hard, you've done a lot of development work, Aquarius, and this month is all for your own enjoyment. There's going to be some financial investment in it. Don't be afraid of it. You know, investing in experiences is a good thing, I think. I think we all need that. So make sure you invest in yourself. You know, it could be a course, it could be skydiving, whatever it is, the universe supports it. So if you have opportunities coming your way, people invite you to go do this or go do that, take it. If it lights up your spirit this month, Aquarius, it's all about having fun, enjoying it, investing in yourself. This is fantastic. I wish that one was my reading. That'd be great. There's a lot of excellent opportunities that are going to be coming your way in terms of your own development or your own experiences. So don't be afraid to take them. All right. Sometimes we put money in other things and don't realize investing in ourselves and our own well-being, whether that's educational or just happiness, is most important, right? All right. Have fun. Now we have Pisces. Pisces for me. One more. Sweet. All right, Pisces. All right, so emotional, so soft, so intuitive. So this month, there has been a lot of investment in yourself, Pisces. I'm sure there's terms you've worked hard, there's things you've been doing, and I want you to know the universe has noted this. You have the 9 of Michael, the Knight of Ariel, and the Queen of Ariel. Okay, Pisces, maybe you've been working hard at school. Maybe you've been working hard developing that business or that career or at that job or for that promotion. And you know, sometimes when we do this work, sometimes we feel like, oh, I've been struggling along so much. But this month, you're going to finally see the rewards from it. This is really the ability, not just for investment, but you're going to finally see, oh my gosh, my work is being recognized. I'm finally being able to see the fruits of my labor this month. Whatever you've been investing in the past couple months, Pisces, you're finally going to see it grow this month. And it's going to be super enjoyable. Don't stop. This is really about not just about being practical and being happy and enjoying, like finally reaping all those things, but it's about actually nurturing yourself this month, Pisces. So if you've been hustling, if you've been going through anything emotional or you've been developing with Ariel, so this is more financial. So if it has been, whether it's savings, whether it's work, career, your own business, investment, saving for a trip, whatever it is, you're finally going to see it come to fruition this month. Nurture yourself, celebrate it, no more stress. With the 9 of Michael, whatever it is you've been working on, you know, you might have had some anxiety. Maybe there's a lot riding on it. Maybe you have a lot of emotional investment on it. But it's letting you know, oh, this month you're going to see it, and you better celebrate, Pisces. You better celebrate. Nurture yourself. Take a little bit of that and make sure you get that massage this month. This month it's not saying to stop working. Definitely keep going. But it's mostly about acknowledging it, Pisces. Understanding, don't stress. Don't pick the next thing to stress about. Look how far you've come. You went from A to D. And that's something to be proud of. Let go of the stress. Let go of the anxiety. This month, keep chugging forward. You're going to see all that work is paying off. It's going to really, really excite you. And you're going to feel more motivated. So if you've been needing that extra oomph to keep going, you're going to get it this month. Financially, career-wise, whatever you've been investing in, the dividends are coming out. This also lets you know that there's so much more to accomplish here, Pisces. So please don't stop. This is not the end point for you in whatever project or investment or thing you're working on. This is not the end. This is like, oh, I made it, done. No, there's so much more to reap from whatever it is you're focusing on right now, whatever endeavor or project or investment or goal that you have. So don't go. I think the universe is rewarding you for all your hard work. Nurture yourself. Soak in that bubble bath, get that massage, go on a little trip to Palm Springs, whatever it is, nurture yourself and keep going. This is going to continue to pay out. This is a wonderful month. It's rewarding you for all your hard work. Just make sure you release the stress, okay? Stress isn't going to help. Let go of the anxiety. Everything's okay. And this is going to pay off way more the more you work at it. Okay, Pisces? I hope that serves you guys. I have time. I have a little bit more time. If anybody has questions, I'm willing to take some people randomly. Probably take a couple. If you have any. Yes, my real name is Angelique. I know, right? That is my real name. So Johnny Neza, any card of update for my creative career goals? Sure. So you want to see guidance on your career goals? Is that what I'm getting, Johnny? Can you answer that really quick, Johnny? Okay, then I'll just work with what I got. No, that's not it. There we go. Wowzers. Okay, that came out just for you, Johnny. All right, Johnny, in terms of your creative career goals, okay, this is fantastic. There's still room for training, development. I'm not sure what it is you're doing, Johnny, or if it's a business, but it's letting you know there's still so much to learn. So definitely take the time to take that extra training. Make sure, I'm just going to give an example. Let's say you're, I don't know, a website developer. There's still more that you can add to your business, whether that's code development, maybe you're learning something and I don't know, C++, I'm trying to figure out terms. There's so much more words for self-development, but in terms of your creative career goals, it's going to be great, Johnny. It's going to be prosperous, and it's probably going to move you. When you have this card, it's not just about prosperity, it's about wise planning, but also about movement. So if you have a job that, well, I'm not sure if you're planning on moving anywhere, Johnny, but this job can take you places, not just metaphorically, but physically. FYI. The universe is saying this is fantastic. Things are going to turn out better than you expected, but it's going to be as a result, not saying you're not putting work into it, Johnny. I'm sure you put a lot of work into it. They're letting you know this is the tip of the iceberg. With this card, there's so much more room, skills to develop, abilities, anything that's going to really amp up your business, your credibility, the services that you could offer. The universe is saying, please go do that. Go do that because much more prosperity is going to come out of it. Regardless, it's going to feed it. So this is going to be something, it's going to be good for you. Financially, great for you. If you want to move and take it places, absolutely. But it's going to be in conjunction with just honing your ability just a little bit more. We could all do that, by the way. So don't feel like I'm nitpicking on you. Not at all. But the universe is saying, hey, Johnny, we have all these opportunities for you. We just know that you're capable of offering a little bit more, sharpening up that skill a bit, or maybe adding to it. Please do so because it's going to take you farther than you expected, above your expectations. Okay? I hope that serves you. All right. Let's see. Sunflower Girl. Yes. What do you see as the proper path to take towards my ideal career? Okay. What do you see as going to play? So when you say that, Sunflower Girl, do you mean like what your career is? I want to get something clear. Sometimes people are like, when you incarnate, you don't always incarnate for a career. You do have purposes and paths and lessons and karma, and you can serve all those things in multiple careers. Sunflower. So are you just looking for guidance on career, the direction, the next right action? Is that what you're looking for? I'm going to assume that I don't see an answer. Let me see. It's always nice if I have your real name too, but I'm going to try to go with Sunflower Girl. Ooh, I had a card over here. I didn't realize I wasn't in here. One second. All right, finally. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. Sunflower Girl, it looks like you have a wonderful ability for communication. Yep. You have the King of Gabriel, the Eight of Gabriel, The Nine of Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of communication, but he's also the patron archangel of the arts, creativity, writers, communicators, artists of any time. And it doesn't have to be typical art, I might add. Any way that you're expressive, Sunflower Girl. When I see Gabriel, I always associate them with communicators. You don't have to speak in front of an audience to do that. You can do that with blogging, vlogging. You can do that with writing. You can do that with a lot of different ways. Painting, expressive. You came here with a wonderful gift, a purpose. And when I say purpose, a bigger purpose. So Sunflower Girl, when you have these cards, it can be about activism. It can be about something that really you feel drawn to. Now, some people are like, I want to be an accountant. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a bigger thing. So whether you're drawn to save the planet, animals, whether you have a passion for helping homeless children, whether it's a passion for like I work with sex trafficking survivors, whatever you feel drawn to, one of your gifts, Sunflower Girl, is to stand for something greater than yourself and to be a voice for that. Okay, now you can choose that, whatever resonates with you. No one can decide that for you. No card and your spirit guides will never tell you what to do, but you're meant to be expressive. You're meant to express yourself creatively. You can do that with speaking. You can do that with art. You can do that with writing, but you're meant to express yourself. You have a natural talent for this, and you can use it in whatever way you want. Okay, there's no one path. Nobody incarnated just to be, you know, I don't know, a CPA. A lawyer, you know, they incarnated for a greater purpose, to serve in some capacity, even if that's just to bring joy to others, which is one of the greatest things. Okay, so make sure you use those creative gifts in whatever way it expresses and supports something that's close to your heart. Okay, I hope that serves you. Whew, getting a little cough. All right, let me see. What Bison Michal, what will be the outcome regarding me and my crush? Whoa, it's moving. I'm really putting in. Okay, wait. No, I'm really curious. Sorry, it moves. Okay, Bison Mihai. That's so cute. Your crush. It's adorable. I feel like I hit an age where I can't even use that word anymore. Crush. Bye, hon. All right. Bye, hon. Let's see. What will be the outcome? Bison Mihal. Sometimes I can hear them talking and they hear you guys, okay? Ooh, that's not the one I meant to pick. One more, Bison. Ooh, and it came up for me. Huh. Okay, Bison, I'm going to just throw this out there. Lots of people will come to me asking about career or love, and they will redirect me where they want to. Okay, so I'm just going to give you what they're saying. Now, in terms of your crush, as far as the outcome is concerned, it doesn't look like it'll be a bad outcome, but what they're asking you to do, there's better things that are lined up for you, Bison. Now, sometimes when we love somebody or we're attracted to somebody, you can't help who you like. They're letting you know with these cards, with the Seven of Michael on the Divine Guidance card, look at, regardless of the outcome, regardless if that person likes you back or doesn't, they're letting you know there's always, I'm not going to say always, there's something that better serves you. Okay, and sometimes people are meant to be here for a little bit, for a long term. What is it? A season, a reason? I don't know the term. I don't know the saying. But they're letting you know the bigger picture here, Bison, is to love yourself, to understand that what you're looking for, whether it's that healthy relationship, you know, that reciprocated love, that happiness, there is a better course of action available to you. Sometimes we look to attract somebody into our lives, and I'm just throwing this out there because this is what they're having me say, for reasons that are not, maybe they're fear-based, maybe we want to just feel loved or things like that. They're letting you know, hey, it looks actually like your crush is going to reciprocate it, but the focus really here is about your own self-development. And sometimes people don't want to hear that from me or from them, but I'm going to throw it out there, okay? It's saying, hey, you know what? Maybe it's good right now to develop your own self-love. Maybe it's good right now to sit with it and be like, I really want to get clear on what I want in a partner or what I want for myself. Or maybe there's a lot more self-development because you also have the Page of Ariel. So they're saying right now, you might be focused on this and it looks like it's going to be okay. It looks like it's going to be reciprocated. The person might have a problem communicating that to you, but it looks like it's going to be fine. But your spirit guides and your angels are really asking me to tell you there's so much more to be focused on in terms of your own self-development. I know that's not what you asked me about, but I'm going to say it like it is and what they want me to say. There's so much in terms of your own professional, educational development. There's so much in terms of your own path and your way in life that are actually going to be shifting for you and developing and growing for you. With both these cards, sometimes there's path changes, there's career changes, educational choices, and there's a lot of spiritual growth. When spiritual growth steps on in, it teaches us in a lot of different ways. So Bison, it looks like your crush likes you back. But what our universe is saying, regardless, there's so much more waiting for you. There's so much more opportunity and growth and happiness in your own self-development to be had. They must have really wanted to say that because they really turned this the other way around. So I think everything's going to be fine with your crush. But the bigger theme here is you and your development and you choosing a path for your life and loving yourself and working on yourself, because there's going to be so much more reaped from that than this will ever bring. Okay, but I get it. We all have our crushes and we all have our love, and love is the number one question everyone asks. It looks like it's going to be just fine. With the Six of Gabriel, this is a congratulatory card. It's about being recognized. It's about being seen. It's about good jobs. So it looks like it's going to be acknowledged, your affections, and more than likely reciprocated. Okay, Bison, I hope that serves you. Remember to focus on you, okay? As you rise and grow and vibrate higher, the people you attract also vibrate higher. And your life is just that much more happier, okay? I see a bunch of hands. I moved. Whoever had those little hands, I'm going to try to go back and scroll up real quick. That's so funny. Glendalus Santana. Hey, Glendalus, did I read for you once? I would like to know about my career. I am Pisces. I live my career. I am Pisces. Glendalus, did I read? I think I did. I would like to give somebody another chance. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna pull it. I already said I'm gonna pull it. Okay. Career. I feel like I'm butchering that name. Glendalus Santana. Okay. Santana, I can say. Glendalus. All right. It looks, Glendalus, I'm not sure what's happening with your career right now, but they're really asking you to take a different approach. There seems to be a little bit of stress in this arena, a little anxiety. I'm not sure if you're between jobs, or you don't have a job, or you're not happy, but it's really asking you to take a different approach. When it comes to your career, if you're thinking of changing, or if you're thinking of just trying to find one, you have the Perspective card along with the Magician. With this card, they're really asking you to relax, release the stress, and you need to see this from a different perspective. You need to see this from a different angle and attack it from a different way completely. Maybe you're like, I've been in this job for 12 years and I'm miserable. Okay, this is an example. Pull back. What's trying to unfold here for me? Maybe the universe has been trying to give you a sign for 12 years if you're miserable to finally leave and do what you want. And it's a gift. It's a gift to push you and to finally help you move in a direction you love. See that perspective shift? The universe is having you to look at your situation because there's a message. They are trying to tell you a message, Glendalus, and perhaps you're not seeing it. So whatever situation you're in, I want you to pull back a little bit and see it from the other side. Like, how is this a blessing? What's trying to unfold for me? What is being created here? Because you have the Magician card, which tells me whatever situation you're in, it's because you're supposed to be doing a completely different path. You're supposed to be manifesting something that actually is in accordance with what you want. Sometimes we manifest, usually when we manifest things, it doesn't happen when we're in the best parts of our life. It's usually when we're down and out, when we have a back against a wall, when we don't have a choice. That's when we're like, universe, help me. We're doing the affirmations. Because when we're flying high, we're like, affirmations, who? Vision boards, what? Prayer, You know, it's when our backs are up. So Glendalus, they're saying you really need to see what gift is in your situation right now, because they're really trying to show you something. And they want you to not be afraid. Not be afraid to try something different. Pause, reflect. And if the sign is you're meant to quit this job and start that business, don't be afraid to do it. You have the energy right now to actually create what it is you want. The only thing that's keeping you is your stress and your anxiety and your fears. It's here. Here is keeping you. It's keeping you stuck and in the situation perhaps you might not want to be. Or let's say you're looking for that promotion, or to move on up, whatever it is. If whatever situation you're in, stuck or otherwise, pull back, check the message, jump, whether that's speaking to your boss, putting it out there, not being afraid to be vocal or expressive or take on that project. It's really asking you to step up. But first, there's a message in it. So make sure you get that, okay? And release the stress. That's just blocking altogether. Okay, I hope that serves you. Ooh, let me see. Sorry, I scrolled up. I'll take one more. Ooh, wait, I was reading one. I liked it. Hold on. Oh, where are you? Selena H. Can you please pull a card for me? I have started a lot of paths, but I don't know which one I should really follow. Please and thank you. Hey, lots of us are multi-passionate. I'm super multi-passionate. Tarot reader, healer, life coach, tech savvy. We do a lot of things. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Selena. Which one you should go? Sometimes you're meant to follow a couple, but let's see what they say. One more. I'm not sure it's going to let me pick one more. Nope. Okay. Selena, you know what to do. So you have the Page of Ariel and the Queen of Michael. When you have the Queen of Michael, it's when we know exactly what we want to do, but we don't want to make a mistake. We feel what's right. Do you ever have it when we're like, should we get, like In-N-Out? These are fast foods. Or should we get like Olive Garden? And someone's like, Olive Garden. You're like, but I really want In-N-Out. Because deep down, you already knew what you wanted. Deep down, you kind of already have a feeling. This is about experiences. This is about taking time of not just really sitting with your career. You have the Page of Ariel. So this does have to do with school, training, certification. If one of your paths was for self-development in terms of taking that class, in terms of developing that skill, really, or going back to school in any way, it's really whatever path you're taking, there's going to be a lot of developmental development, financial development along with it. So one of your paths was to be a guru in the middle of a forest for 3 months. I'm not saying that's bad at all, but right now there's a lot of focus on keeping your mind sharp and developing the self. I'm not sure how many paths you started, but the universe, and that's probably why they're not letting me pull any more cards. You know, Selena, you're smart. With the Queen of Michael, they're insightful. This is you, insightful, brilliant, humorous, sharp. You're not dumb, Selena. With this kind of card, this is not somebody who's like, my head's in the clouds. You know yourself to a certain extent. You might not have all the pieces and you might not have all the answers, but you know what you like and what you don't like, and you know what feels good and where your abilities lie. And it doesn't mean you have to sacrifice everything. Just for right now, if you're going to put any energy into something, number one, trust your gut. You already know what it is, and it's definitely going to be towards developing yourself mentally and financially. I'm not sure what paths you've developed for yourself or chosen, but it's definitely going to be towards self-development, very active self-development. This can be scholarships, educations, or career changes. Financial. Okay, so I hope that serves you. You know what it is. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You already know what to do. Okay, I hope that serves you. Okay, guys, I have to go. Almost 7 minutes after. I hope that served everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful May, and blessings to you. I will be back next week. Check out my weekly on Facebook. I do a forecast as well. Otherwise, if you feel my services can help you, send me a message. I'll let you know if it's something that I can actually help you with. Some people, I can't help everybody what they're looking for, but I do tarot, I do life coaching, and I also do soul readings. So actually, I don't offer life coaching with Lada, but I do soul readings and I do tarot. Okay, so send me a message. I hope it serves you. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next week. Bye.